Good evening, it's VJ Franz K. I'm checking out the LEKATO PD705 percussion pad. This is the second video discussing that. I'm just looking through some of the preset sounds now. There is a decent assortment of various sounds, better than I thought it might be, but you're still going to want to probably load your exact sounds that you want on the USB and just upload them to the thing, or you can always use a MIDI cable. It does have MIDI in and out, so you can control another thing as a sound module. So maybe I would use my Electron Rhythm, for example. But anyway, let's just use the RC505 looper, which I have it connected to, and I'm going to just loop a simple beat just to get started, see how it goes. Timing's not perfect, but it's good enough. think of it so far? Well, I'll tell you. It's pretty good for the money, actually. I would say it's a good value if you want to get a drum pad. It's comparable to more expensive models, I guess. There are 2 layered sounds. You can hit fairly softly and still get it to register, which is good because depending on the pad, you know how hard you want to hit the pad, and it should be registering at that level. You may be able to adjust it in the parameters or something like that, but I have tried actually some more expensive pads where it wouldn't register the sort of soft presses that, you know, we're used to hitting the buttons fairly softly because we have this expensive kind of fragile gear to use, so high pad sensitivity is probably a good thing. Anyway, I was enjoying that jam, and it was a fun thing to do, but so far I am liking the LEKATO percussion pad. Obviously, we're going to mention the new SPD-SX version 2, I think it's called, that has recently come out, and but that's much more expensive than this. So it is a good value for the money, I would say. Some of these upper banks are more mixed up with just random stuff, and then monster. More average sounds early on in the sound bank numbers. I wouldn't say, of course, that this drum pad is going to replace a drum set anytime soon, because I think there's only 2 samples on every pad, and you can hear that there. When I hit hard enough, it starts to play the second sample. Or not, depending on if that is assigned to that particular area. Yeah, don't forget these 3 top pads up here. Anyway, sure, I'll give it my recommendation. Even though, with the caveat that if you do have more money to spend on, you know, a higher price, higher quality pad, you might want to. There is the SPD-SX. There is a Alesis sample. It's something that was done recently. I bought it, actually returned it just because, I don't know, the menus and such didn't really go for that. But there's also, of course, the Nord drum, which is interesting, that synthesized sound, digital, virtual analog synthesis of drum sounds, and I think it has physical modeling on there too to create your own sounds. That is one I have considered every now and again, but there are, you know, many sound modules that you could control with the pad, so Anyway, thank you for watching. It's been fun talking about the LEKATO PD705 percussion pad, and I made a little loop with it. So I'll play you out with a little bit more of that loop. Yeah, with the drumsticks I can